Ami. I'm a private chef in Essex in 6 years. Born and brought up in India, in Mumbai. Got married and moved to London. A proud mum of 3 beautiful babies. And Dumbledore. I'm a winner of TV shows. Come dine with me and check what Marco had to say.
That's very nice.
Excellent.
This individual has a great understanding of spices. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
I think I'm going to take this to my dressing room.
Hosted several dinner parties in and around Essex. I offer private dining experiences in the comfort of your home. New launch for 2021 is my Indian afternoon tea. I also take up group cooking lessons, virtually and in person. For some amazing food, book your next event or cookery class with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Diptii Shah and welcome to my show, Artistry. Today I have with me from Essex, London, a private chef, Miss Ami Mehta. Hello, Ami, and welcome to my show.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Ami, how did your cooking journey begin?
I think cooking journey began, I think at the first place it began when I suddenly decided to get married, and I got married and I had no idea what happens in that kitchen because my mom is an exceptionally good cook. And I think she used to create such fancy food, but we never had the interest of like thinking how it's all done. And then I got married and then I'm like, oh my God. So that's when I started taking more interest, learning step by step how to cook and things like that. And I think since then, like, I think once you have kids, you have no choice but to kind of feed them. So I think it's a lot of practice in my case, I would say.
You are not the winner of 1, but 2 cooking shows in the UK on television. How did this journey begin? Who inspired you to take part in the first show, Come Dine With Me?
Okay, I think Come Dine With Me happened so naturally because I think we were watching that show so much. In the days when we didn't have Netflix or Amazon or anything like that, we were watching Come Dine With Me. And every time we enjoyed the show and my son would just say, Mom, you're such a good cook. Why don't you just go and win this money? You know, this throw all that money. And he used to love watching that. So I said, yeah, maybe one day. And the minute they started looking for Essex, again, I think just being entered into the show was a win-win because they had over 900 applications. And I was one of the lucky 4 people who got in there. So I was well thrilled just to be in the show. But yeah, winning it was something else. I was very, very pleased.
Right. So that was a chance that you took. How did the other show, Humble Pie, happen?
I think Humble Pie, I didn't know about this show, but all I saw somewhere on Facebook or somewhere where they were looking for chefs or budding chef or building, like interesting chefs or something like that. And I thought, why not? Because it did say you are going to be judged by a very famous chef. So they didn't give us the name who it's going to be. But at that point, when I applied to it, it was just like there's a very big chef coming to try the food. And it's almost like a little version of a master chef. So we had different rounds to go through and you pass each round. So it was very challenging. And it was obviously like proper cooking contest. It wasn't like Come Dine With Me where everybody can just apply just because they want to be on TV. It was like a serious, more seriously, you are judged for your food. And I thought, why not? When I won that gave me a confidence to do this. And this one had a very big prize money as well. So I just thought I'm just going to go take the plunge and just do it. And yeah, I won that. So I was very proud at that point.
Of course. So after winning this particular second show, how did life change?
Oh my God, life changed tremendously because after Come Dine With Me, even though I had a little bit of confidence of kind of cooking or my skills, but like when Marco White just said this particular individual has a great sense of taste and flavor, and so then I started my cookery workshop to start with. And then I think private chef just was a very beginning, like that time, it wasn't that trendy. It wasn't something that people were looking for. I just had an idea because, as you know, like Indian household, when we are cooking, the ladies in the kitchen, everybody else is outside enjoying. And I just thought, I wish there was someone who can just take over that pain and host a party or a dinner party. And that's when I launched my business properly, and I started doing dinner parties, and I'm still doing it, and it's been brilliant. It's been a really good journey.
So tell us about your offerings. What do you serve and how do you serve?
Yeah, okay. So I have also, on the way, while my kids were younger, and I know they loved Italian food. So I did an Italian cookery course. It was like a college Italian cookery course for like 8 to 10 weeks. So I'm very, very good with Italian. But being on the shows, the Indian food comes natural. Plus, I'm from India as well. So I offer Indian food mainly, and then I can do the Indo-Chinese really well. And also I offer Italian food. So a lot of Indian families, because they cook Indian food, they always hire me to do Italian food because it's something different, something that they don't do it regularly. And I offer everything. Honestly, like you can name any Indian dish and it's on my menu. And I always tell to my client that even if the dish is not on the menu, please don't be shy. Just ask me to do that. I can definitely do it. It's just that my menu is already so long that I had to cut short a little bit.
So I hear that it's a 7-course meal that you serve.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I think just to make a big night of it, just to make it worth my while as well. I'm not going to go and make bhel to somebody's house because I can't make, it's just not worth my while. So I like to do the proper 7-course meal where they have a lot of the main courses, but then they have a lot of little starters to start with. Because even like I've been in UK for 22 years now, and still there are not many restaurants in and around Essex which serve like proper Indian street food. So if you want any of the samosa chaats or the bhel or the dahi puri, sev puri, pav bhaji, any of our street food, it's not available to people. And it's such a good thing for my clients because when they order from me, they get all this variety of dishes which they could never have it in restaurants. So that's how I think, that's why I think my thing is I'm so booked up and so sold out because you get this special taste which nobody else is doing around here.
Ami, please tell us about your Indian afternoon tea.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So Indian afternoon tea, I've been thinking about it since more than 5 years. But I just never had the guts to kind of start it because I thought, because you know what people around here like, they love a curry, they love a rice, and they love a naan. That's their thing. And Indian afternoon tea is obviously so different from the actual afternoon tea. So it's not just 2 slices of sandwich or cakes. It's still a lot of snacks, a lot of elaborate. So I just wanted to show people, but I think it took me good 5 years to start thinking and processing. And just 2 years back, I started doing my Indian afternoon tea, and it's been incredible. Like they're so popular. Also, I can price it down a little bit because it's still only snacky food. So that means more and more people get to try my food. And I can showcase some of the delicious things. So Indian afternoon will have anything, honestly, from say bhajiyas or onion bhajis to all of the things I said, from the street food things. I also do small little bowls of rice if the client wants it. Because a lot of my clients have my Indian afternoon tea in the evening as well, like a dinner. So then we tweak it a little bit to make it more substantial, more filling, so people are happy. But things like dabeli, vada pav, I don't know, like all those tasty food which you are not getting here, I'm doing all of it.
Right. It seems that your afternoon tea is on my wish list now.
Definitely. Have you seen some of the Instagram reels as well? Like, I think you can make it look pretty. My biggest challenge was how to make Indian food look pretty. It's almost impossible. Like a curry is going to be a curry. It's going to be brown. It's going to be sloppy. It's never going to, there is no way to make it beautiful. And I think with my Indian afternoon tea, I've proved that we can actually just go all out. All my plating looks beautiful. When it's presented to people, it looks lovely. So yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Ami, from not knowing how to cook to setting up your own company, doing your own stuff, and becoming so famous, I'm sure there must have been challenges on the way. Please tell us top three challenges that you've faced on your journey.
I wouldn't like to say it's a challenge. I think some things are really tricky. Staffing is very difficult. If you talk to any food industry in UK, they will tell you it's not like India. Like, my business would be up there, but because I'm one man army, one woman army, I just think I have to do the washing up, I have to do the marketing, I have to do my social media, I have to do my lives, I have to do my food, and I have to do everything else. So I think not having the right staff, right people at the right place, I think that's really kind of is the biggest challenge I've had. But to be honest, I've changed my challenge into my strength. I've got, I don't know if you can see, but I've got my Thermomix, and I've got 2 of them now. So Thermomix is one gadget. It's like your sous chef. It helps me chop, it helps me cook, it helps me do everything. I even make my own masalas, garam masala, everything is homemade. But because I've got a fantastic gadget like that, so that's probably my only staff I have. So through the lockdown, when I was cooking for 70 to 80 people sometimes, I didn't need any help because I couldn't even have anyone around me because of the COVID and everything going on. So through the lockdown, my business has just grown like strength to strength because I had the power to cook myself. So yes, it was a weakness, but I think I've overcome that challenge. So even now, there are so many times when I have helpers, but they will literally call you 1 hour before the dinner party. And I can't come today. And I'm like, great. So, so what I do in those days is when I go to my dinner parties, I just scrape the food off the dishes if there is any. Normally it's not, clients have just eaten everything. So I just bring the dirty dishes at home and I just load up the dishwasher. It takes me 5 minutes. So I have learned how to make do without the staff. I don't know what else is the challenge. The challenge is to keep up with the TikTok generations and keeping the Instagram reels going. It's a lot. I mean, I'm really like, I'm a mother of 3 kids. I am a lot older than how I look. So I just think it's very hard for me to keep up with the trends, but I try as much as I can. I don't see any other challenges really. I've got very lovely kids. So family-wise, I have literally 0 issue. They're grown up. They understand the pressure of work. They wouldn't even disturb me if I'm in the middle of some big dinner party, or they wouldn't trouble me. So no, I think that's it. That's the other third challenge, if there is anything. I think with the food industry, I think people copy a lot. Like, so if I've created a beautiful menu in 2 days, somebody else is offering the same menu, not half price, but half of half price. And you just think, I cannot do that. I cannot even buy my ingredients for that sort of cost, which people offer. There are so many people who offer like 5 to 7 dishes for £5. And I don't know how. Like, I can't do that. I really can't. It takes me a long time. I choose every ingredient myself. There is nothing that's bought online. I'm even particular about my onions, where the base, because they're the base of all the gravy. So you need to make sure, like, yeah, so I don't do any online. I just have to go see all my products and then buy it. I also buy everything just 1 day before, just so that it's fresh. And then I cook on the day of the party so people get the freshest food possible.
Sure. So, Ami, you spoke about keeping up with social media, but do you agree that social media is very, very important for business these days? And
oh my God, yeah, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. If you don't post it, like I used to be very shy. I mean, a lot of people think I'm so confident because I do reels, I do videos, I teach people, but I was so conscious forever for my accent. I've been here like almost 23 years now, so I still can't lose my accent. I love it. I am very proud of being an Indian, and I think it works well in my line because it's as authentic as it can get. So I just think of my accent and things. So initially I was very shy. So I would get my daughter to talk and I would teach and silly things like that, which I should have not bothered. But now I'm not shy. Now I've just gone all out because I know social media is the right way to do it. I don't pay any advertising money. I've never, ever in the 7 years paid anything to anybody to advertise or promote me. It's just very organic through Facebook, all these years through Facebook. And nowadays Instagram as well. So I'm working on Instagram and getting my following going on Instagram. But basically, I think you just need a couple of good reviews and people watch you. And Facebook, I find, is my comfort zone because you feel like people my age are around there on Facebook more than the TikTok. So I just think, yeah, my thing is all grown through Facebook. And that's purely because I post regularly. I share client reviews. I share recipes. I do as much as I can do for my followers.
Right. I've seen you have quite a following. Quite a number of people follow you. On a lighter note, Ami, what is your secret of success for any area in life?
Oh, okay. I think really when people laugh when I say this, but the secret to success is hard work, and hard work. As long as you put in the 3 lots of hard work, if you're working hard work times 1, it's going to take you here. But if you're going all out, I think I work very hard. So if I'm not working, physically not working, like today, Tuesday, I do my Tasty Tuesday cook along where I definitely share recipe with people and it's very interactive. A lot of followers join. They engage with me while I'm cooking and it's brilliant. On Wednesdays, like my social media post day, so I'm creating that. Every day I just plan something and it takes a lot of time, like editing the reels into videos as well. So at midnight, I'm just editing when I can't do any other work, but I'm always working through it. I'm always thinking of my ways to grow my business. And yeah, I think so. So guys, hard work is the key. Honestly, it's an old saying, but it is true. It works when you work hard.
True. Fantastic advice. So Ami, where can people find you, follow you, get in touch with you?
You can, recently I've just found out. So somebody was asking me my Insta handle and I started saying, and I said dinner. And she said, oh yeah, I've got you just when I type dinner. So, and then somebody else said, so basically you can literally type dinner on Instagram and you will have my lovely photo with a blue dress. And that's me. And it's Dinner Parties by Ami Mehta on Facebook. It's the same name on Instagram. And I think with Google as well, like you just type dinner parties and I'm really up there, which is brilliant. Again, it's organic. I don't even know how to lift yourself up on Google or anything, but it just comes. So it's a really good achievement.
Fantastic, Ami. Thank you so much for taking time out to talk with me. It was great having you.
No, I'm very pleased. I'm so glad that you've done this. It's really nice to see you as well.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.